Welcome back, you guys. This is Riley here with Learn With Me. And I'm over here at what appears to be the Chicago Conservatory, just checking out the plants here. And I'm going to kind of show you some of the stuff that I'm looking at. So let's get to it. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments. Or if you want to support the channel, there's links in the bio. Let's get to it. When it comes to the Garfield Park Conservatory, I actually had a pretty awesome time. I really want to make a point into looking into these type of things a bit more in the future. One of the things that I love about this conservatory is that it really showed off how with enough innovation you can really pull off some pretty impressive things, especially in regards to plants. I mean, some of these flowers that I'm showing you, they couldn't possibly grow in the weather that is in Chicago, because that's where I went to visit this in. And like I said, to reiterate, the Garfield Park Conservatory is where I went to visit, and I visited it in Chicago, and I highly recommend it if you guys happen to have the time to stop by. Even though it was a bit of a cloudy day, I still pretty much enjoyed my experience there. You know, I took some time to record some of these plants and stuff like that I'm showing you here, but I also took some time to kind of just, get at peace with myself and just kind of walk around and enjoy the whole scenery and environment of it all, because it seems like just an oversized greenhouse. And that's just, like I said before, that's just so impressive just to see how they're able to like make something of this magnitude, and not only just make it, but make sure that it is able to survive. Of course, all this is just to reinforce the fact that, in case you do not know about Chicago's climate, they get a decent bit of snow each year, at least like 2 to 3 months of consistent snow. So a lot of these plants that you see here wouldn't necessarily survive outside, but in this beautiful environment, they're able to flourish. In some ways, I would love to be able to replicate something down here for my climate in Memphis. That's always my goal when it comes to a garden, is to figure out a way to just make sure that it can flourish without me having to, use pesticides or use traps and stuff like that. Like if I have pests, I would like the environment to sort itself out. If I have like something eating my leaves, I would like my plants to adhere to that, kind of figure out something. I don't want the answer to always be hire an exterminator or kill a potential being that's part of this ecosystem or poison something. No, I want to figure out a way that I can grow alongside nature. If you guys have any questions or any other conservatories that you think I should look into, please leave them in the comments below, as I would greatly appreciate just being able to just invest in that culture of seeing how different people are able to make things flourish. We have a couple here in Memphis, but I would still like to be able to travel to go see some. Also, do me a favor, you guys, and share this video to people you think might be interested in it. And like I said, there's no such thing as bad commentary. Well, I'm not going to say that, but I want to create a platform where we can all discuss different types of ideas, and whether or not we're right and wrong, and we can all learn together in this regard. Like I said before, this is the Garfield Park Conservatory. So if you guys have any other things in Chicago that you would recommend that I stop by in regards to plants and gardening, or just general events and just cool spaces there, please let me know. I went to see a band there when I went to also see this conservatory, so I really had a blast there. And I just, it was a lot just to take in, just the impressiveness and the just sheer massiveness of the city. If you guys like any of the flowers or anything that I'm showing here, feel free to leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll try to make a video just specifically talking about those types of flowers. I might try to look into those types of flowers, get some more video shots, and then make a whole video just talking about them. And you guys are more than open to give me suggestions on how I should make those videos, because as you know, I'm making different types of plant videos and write-ups and stuff so that you guys can learn as much as I'm learning about these plants and their processes. Also, when you get a chance, just go ahead and comment some of the plants that you like. For those of you who have been tuning in since like I first started this, you'll start to see some plants that I have had in my garden in the last year or two. And you might see some that I have in the garden currently. Just feel free to just let me know what you guys are thinking in that regard, you know? Just feel free to let me know what you guys like about these flowers. If there's any flowers in this that you think would grow well in Memphis Zone 8. If there's any flowers that you just think like are really good for pollinators and stuff like that. Because I'm going to try to see if I can get like my garden just overwhelming with like pollinators and stuff like that, so that if there is too much of one thing, the environment itself will balance itself out. All that being said, there's something to just be appreciated about the beautiful landscape before us. I don't know about you guys and your goals in regards to making your gardens, or if you guys are just watching me as I do mine, but my goal is just kind of have an effortless garden where I don't really mess too much with nature. Like, of course, I'm going to mess with it in regards to like cleaning certain things and, just inviting the different plants that I would like to get into the garden. But I don't know, what I would like to just have just as little effort, just kind of move into spaces and move out of spaces with just my plants and everything. Like, so what if I have mint down in a particular area in my yard? Like, I feel like in that regard, I've seen so many people have poison oak, poison ivy, and certain different things, like even mulberry weed, where even I just heard this weekend from a friend that can even cause like skin irritation, where it's just like I could have mint in my upper certain section of my yard. I could deter pests and promote just a good smell as I'm mowing my lawn if it gets out of hand. Not only that, but wouldn't it be nice to just have your own plants that you can kind of pull from as you need? Or what if you heard about like a sweet potato shortage, for example, at your local grocery store that made them about like $10 a pound? Of course, that's a crazy amount to say, but like, wouldn't it be nice to know that you have been growing sweet potatoes for several years? You have the experience down to make them and you already have backups. Wouldn't it also be nice to just know that, like, if you crave the guava or a passion fruit, you didn't have to try to find just one store in town that sells it for like $12 but underripe? I don't know, you guys. That's just how I look at it. I just would like the versatility without having to have this whole press of having to have all my crops come in or else I can't have food. I would just like to have a backup plan while also being able to engage in a hobby. What do you guys like about your gardening? How does gardening make you happy? Do you have long-term plans for your garden? Let me know if you have any in the comments below. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions or anything you want me to look into in regards to this video, please leave them in the comments below or just let me know. But yeah, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, there's links in the description. But if you have any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to see you guys. And if you have nothing to say, you can really just say hey. But let me know if you guys need anything else. I'm going to try to like keep posting more consistently on this channel. But let me know if you guys need anything. Otherwise, you guys stay breezy and have a wonderful day.